So maybe you've been looking at emerald guitars, or you've already owned an emerald guitar and you've seen our Pinless bridge, and maybe have a few questions about how to change strings on that. And really what I want to do is demystify it and let you see that it's a really simple device for changing your strings. So what we've got is a regular bridge, but instead of having bridge pins, we've got these little holes that have a little slotted keyway in there. And what that does is it allows the ball end of the string to lock into that little slot and lock on the underneath of the bridge plate. And that's a really great way to transmit the energy into the soundboard in the same way as a pin bridge might. But it's also a really nice clean design, and avoids you having any bridge pins that'll pop out or not be able to come out. Sometimes bridge pins get stuck in, and that can be a difficult thing, or you can lose them. So what I'm just going to do is show you quickly how to change strings, and I'm just going to do them one at a time on this guitar. And sometimes it's very useful to change your strings just one at a time, and what that does is it keeps the tension on the soundboard of the guitar, and it avoids your pickup from moving. And underneath here you've got a little undersaddle piezo pickup, and if you take the saddle off entirely, sometimes that can move and shift, and you can have string balance problems when you put that back on. So we've taken it off here at the tuner, and to remove it from the hole, literally just push back and it will pop straight up out of that hole. Simple as that. So to put a string back in again, I put just a very gentle bend on the end, and that just allows the string to kind of guide into the right spot. And pull it forward in the hole, and then I feed it through the tuner. So the key is to try and find a surface where you can do that, where you can have both hands free. If you're maybe trying to balance this on your knee and you're trying to hold the guitar with one hand, it's very hard to do that. But if you can do this on a tabletop, it's so much easier. So what I do is I try and keep tension on the string at all times. And I have a technique where I take the string, I take it over and underneath, and then I lock it over the top of the string. Pull it tight, kink it up over the top of that string, and that creates a locking mechanism, and that locks it in place. So right the way along there, I've changed hands while still keeping tension on the top, on the string, and that brings it up to pitch. It's a very quick string change. The ball end is still seated nicely in place, and that will work perfectly. So we'll do another one. Just a little bend, pop it in the hole, feed it through, round, underneath, pull it back over. And really, you know, whatever way your preference is to putting the tuners on at the strings into the tuner, that's up to you. And if it does happen to pop out of place, don't worry about that. You can just easily put it back in again. So there we are, a very simple and easy way to do a string change with an Emerald guitar pinless bridge. And I'll just take it back up to pitch, and then it's ready to go. So there we are, that's it. I hope that's been helpful.